So I've already done a video talking about going to my first convention, and I'm going to share a story now from, I believe it was either my second or third convention. These two did happen quite close together, but I think it was my second convention. So I'd gone with one of the friends I'd went to Comic-Con with, and we ended up getting the train there, and on the way to the convention after we got off the train, we ran into a guy in a Magikarp hat, and his friend, and we both kind of shared an exchange where we were like, cool hat. I was wearing my Epic Doom hat that sadly got ruined in the time since, but I still occasionally wear it. And we then kind of went on into the convention. Well, the convention itself was pretty normal. It was an anime and gaming convention. I'm going to actually put up the name on screen. But there was one thing about this convention that was a bit off-putting to me. So there was a lot of kids in cosplay there, mainly girls around like 11 to like 13, I'd say, maybe 14. A lot of them were wearing those like body suits with like cheap cosplay prints on it, and they felt like something that you really shouldn't be letting your child walk around in, but you know, I'm not going to say anything to anyone's parenting, but I definitely thought that was weird. So on to actually being in the convention itself, we didn't really do much other than, you know, like walk around, buy a bit of merch, because there wasn't really that much to do at this con. It was quite small, but we still enjoyed it. I ended up buying myself a Yu-Gi-Oh deck and waiting to play someone, but turns out there was a tournament and you had to sign up before you went there to actually play, so I couldn't actually play a game with my new deck, which was kind of sad. I ended up buying myself some new card sleeves, which were pretty bitchin', if I don't say so myself. We ended up playing Sonic 2 on a Mega Drive there for a bit in this game section they had. Yes, I know it's called the Genesis in America, but I'm British, so we call it the Mega Drive. And that was kind of it. The con was pretty boring. There wasn't too much that happened there. We didn't buy too much merch, other than like one Monogatari figure and my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But there was an interesting story that occurred after the convention, more or less. So, as we were leaving, we ran into two cosplayers, one in a Masato Katsuragi cosplay and one in a Albedo costume from Genshin Impact. I might add, it was like a cross-dressing cosplay, so it was a girl in the Albedo cosplay, just to clarify. And sadly, I didn't know who they were. Like, I couldn't get up their Instagram or something to tell you these were the cosplayers we saw, so if you know any who were like in the UK around 2021, please do tell me, and I might be able to like put them into the video like post-release. Anyway, so my friend, thinking that one of the girls was cute, decides to try and chat her up, and he completely fails. The following is a recreation of that conversation. My friend, hey, that's a cool costume, what's it from? Cosplayer, oh yes, Albedo from Genshin Impact. Friend, that's cool. Walks back towards me, then goes to me. Demon Lord, why didn't you come in and help me? You play Genshin, you should be able to talk to her and get me in. And I'm like, bro, I just want to see you fail. And so we went back in defeat. My friend with no bitches and me just kind of sad. I didn't really do much else at that con, but you know, I didn't really have much money at the time, so I couldn't really help it. But hey, I've got more convention stories. This one I thought was a bit longer, so I decided to make a full-length video on it, but I probably will do more shorts talking about my other stories because they aren't as interesting. So yeah, keep an eye out for those.